Now, as we come to the end of the year, I have the rare opportunity of hosting the Chess Federation of Zambia, who is our studio guest this evening, to talk about the year 2024 and what was more prominent for the Federation. Well, Commissioner Chukuse, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
Well, it is great to have you. Just run us through how 2024 has been for you as a federation.
Yeah, so 2024 has been great. It's been an excellent year for Chess Federation of Zambia. There's been a lot of tournaments, both local and international, tournaments. A lot of workshops in terms of training the trainers and the arbiters. I think that we kickstarted the year by having the first, youth championship, the local one, and then we took the team to South Africa, 23-member team. We were taken to South Africa basically to play the Africa Youth Chess Championship, where the team came up number 4. We also sent one of the youths, the under 15, at the Commonwealth Games, where Rafael Sharon won gold medals, 2 gold medals at the Commonwealth Games in Sri Lanka. We went ahead to, of course, to send the team to Hungary, Budapest for the World Chess Olympiad, which we sent a team of 2 teams, that is male and female, to the World Chess Olympiad, where the male team qualified to the World Championship, to be played, this year. We also sent a team in Ghana, that is the Africa Championship, Africa Individual, where our player got bronze. We sent a team for the, African Games that were in Ghana. Zambia hosted the first, ever Zone 4.5, where we attracted about 8 countries that came, from all over, Central and Southern Africa, that is Mozambique, Zambia, South Africa, Namibia, and, Malawi, and many other countries. And Zambia won, that championship by getting gold through the international master, Kelvin Chumfwa. And also the under 16 went to Atusai, Joshua Sauti, and many other young ones getting accolades. In a nutshell, Zambia has managed to get 45 international medals just in 2024, different from 2023, because I think 2023 we had lesser medals. But also we had, local tournament.
And sorry, Commissioner, I'd just like to interject. You've talked about hosting of the Zone 4.5 chess tournament. We also do know that you had sent a team to the World Cup, and plus other notable achievements. Just to run us through how your year has been in terms of activities and the milestones attained at both local and international level, aside those that you've mentioned.
Yes, indeed, we did send a team to the World, Chess Olympiad, and qualified to the World Cup. But for the local tournaments, I think we are seeing a lot of support coming in from both individual players, body corporates. The mines are coming back. We are seeing support coming in from the command, the defense forces coming in to support chess and sport. But also we are seeing a lot of support coming in from government. Of course, government has always supported us in this game. So the other tournaments that we had the Kansanshi Mines, which was just before Christmas, and we had a Christmas gift dip in Red Arrows, Long Acres there, where we had the Christmas gift, the command tournament. So we've had basically a total of about 30 international tournaments, basically outings, about 30, and we've had about 200 tournaments locally, both the youth, the women, and then also the main team. So I think it's been an excellent year. We're getting a lot of support, but very importantly is that the game is becoming so popular. Okay. The collaboration between the Chess Federation of Zambia, Ministry of Sport, and Ministry of Education is basically creating momentum, because we are trying to introduce chess as part of the school's curriculum. Okay. So there's a lot of young ones. I think the number of young ones coming into chess has increased, and that is why this year is going to be an excellent year, because we are going to see the young ones trying to get into the national team.
Okay. Now, you've talked about some of the milestones attained. However, there's there's been a growing concern over, you know, the funding or awarding when it comes to local tournament, and that was just seen from the recent Lusaka Province Chess Association tournament, where the winners in Kwazi walked away with 16,000, which some say is just a drop in the ocean. But what are you doing to address such issues?
Yeah, so yes, I think that there's always going to be a challenge of support. You know, the support will never be enough. But I think what is important is the commitment of government and the federation to try and improve the, you know, the welfare of the chess players, not only in terms of giving them handouts money, but I think that the federation is looking at, you know, helping them into getting into universities. Those are that are getting coming out of grade 12, I mean grade 7. Those are coming out from grade 12. Try to help them, you know, get bursaries and so on. And then after that, we are trying to work with the defense forces, the other body corporates, the government, to try and put them get a, you know, a job that can sustain a livelihood. I think that basically when you look at the whole concept about you know, sport, I think the government has put you know, its face down. His Excellency the President Hakainde Hichilema has been on the center to try and make sure that there's a lot of motivation and support for all sport, regardless of whether you are you know, you are considered minor and so on. So I think yes, the money is they could be short here and there, but I think that the main issue is that we are engaging government to try and see how best we can motivate the young ones. Of course, there are a lot of other challenges. You know that Chess Federation of Zambia, in conjunction with the Ministry of Sport, did introduce chess in prisons, and now you know, our colleagues, the inmates, are asking for chess sets. They're asking for a lot of chess sets, and that's what we're going to embark on in 2025. We need to increase the number of chess sets. We need to get into the zones. I think there are only about 3 active leagues that are running, but we need to have the leagues running in all the, you know, the provinces. The talent identification is only possible if we increase the number of chess boards and so on. So finance will always be in a challenge, but we've gotten good support from government.
You've talked about the junior program. Just enlighten us on how you have planned or you are revolving around it, and just what is being done to ensure Zambia produces good performances, especially at international level. We have seen the teams take part in the Africa Junior Championship, but yet none of them have managed to mint gold in the 2 years so far.
Yes, I think that there's been an improvement in 2024. I know that you're talking about, you know, when we went to Egypt, the 17 players, of course, we were beaten by Egypt. And then, of course, with the Algeria and so on. And when we went to South Africa, I think we did not perform very well. But when we sent the team to the Commonwealth Games, I think we saw Rafael Sharon getting 2 gold medals at the Commonwealth Games, where there were Indians and you know, these Asians and so on. I think there's a lot of improvement. What are we doing? Basically, I think we are going to intensify on the training. We're going to have more tournaments, and that is why you know, most of the young ones have qualified to the second phase of the national team. So we are going to see a lot of you know, upsets, I think, when we're having the second phase of the national team, because we have the young ones, you know, coming in. But also we have introduced more trainers in the schools, trained you know, capacitated trainers that are going to participate basically into training the young ones. We have seen a lot of young ones coming in and you know, wanting to play the game and wanting to challenge the young ones. So the momentum is there, the sponsorship, the support is there. I think chess is you know, one of the fastest growing sports in the country.
Now let's move on to the senior level, where we do know that Zambia has a sole slot with regards qualification for the World Cup. And we know that Chitumbo Mwale has represented Zambia over the last 2 years. In 2025, what will be the roadmap?
Yes, so Zambia did qualify to the World Cup, of course, by qualifying at the World Championship in Hungary, Budapest. But what is going to happen is that the 5 players that went to Budapest, Hungary, are going to play, you know, a round robin, where they're going to select 1 player that is going to go to, you know, to the World Cup. So I think the tournament will kickstart somewhere in March, and then we are going to pick a player that is going to go for the World Cup. We are hoping that this time around we should be able to get into the semi-finals or maybe quarter-finals. But I know it is very competitive, you know, out there, because you're going to play the likes of Magnus Carlsen, the likes of Gukesh, and all the world champions. So it's not so easy, but putting up what we are trying to do. We are going to try and get a grandmaster to come and coach the players and see how best we can do it. But congratulations, of course, to the players for qualifying to the World Cup. It's a milestone, and we really wish for the best.
Okay. Well, Commissioner Chikuse, thank you very much for having been our guest.
Thank you so much, and please, just to wish you, Merry Christmas has gone, but a prosperous 2025.
Well, thank you very much. Well, do stay with me on set.